Hello, everybody, and thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I am your host, Queen Tulsa, and we are here today to discuss Stephen Twitch Boss. He's went to glory. Sam Smith performed Stay With Me at the White House. And also, Cyndi Lauper was in the building. Okay. Cyndi Lauper says, I am living it up, and a girl just want to have fun. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get into the article. Stephen Twitch Boss, DJ for Ellen DeGeneres Show, dead at 40. This is by Lisa Respers, France. Stephen Twitch Boss, the amiable DJ for Ellen DeGeneres Show and dancer who rose to fame on So You Think You Can Dance, has died. His wife, fellow dancer Allison Holker Boss, confirmed in a statement. Wow, that's deep. He was 40. It is with the heaviest of our hearts that I have to share. My husband, Stephen, has left us, Hoker Boss said in a statement. Stephen lit up every room he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community above all else, and leading with love and light was everything to him. He was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt, she added. I'm certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. We ask for privacy during this difficult time for myself and especially for our three children. Balls died by suicide, according to the LA County Medical Examiner. The LA County Coroner's Office concluded their examination and published a report on his death on Wednesday. Boss was pronounced dead around 11:25 a.m. Tuesday morning in the Los Angeles suburb of Encino, according to the LA County coroner. Holger Boss concluded her statement by saying, "Stephen, we love you, we miss you, and I will always save the last dance for you." He was mourned on social media Wednesday by many who shared videos of him dancing and their memories. A kind soul, a sweet person, that is how I will remember Twitch. This was his 40th birthday party. My heart goes out to his family, especially Allison and their beautiful kids. This is devastating. I love you, brother, and will miss you dearly. Daytime TV host and comedian Lonnie Love tweeted. Born in Montgomery, Alabama, Boss earned his nickname as a child when he couldn't sit still. He graduated from Lee High School. He graduated from Lee High School in Montgomery in 2000 and went on to study dance performance at Southern Union State Community College and Chapman University. 6 years ago, he spoke with author and former football player Lewis House for the latest podcast and talked about his background, including being raised by a single mother and how his relationship with his absentee father helped shape him. I've always been that type. Don't tell me what I won't do, Boss said. I remember talking to his father outside of his work in the parking lot and telling him, "Hey, I'm joining the dance team. I'm going to need some shows and some money to get supplies." And he went on this tangent. I was like, "Oh, that means I'm really supposed to do this then." In 2003, Boss was a semifinalist on MTV's The Wade Robson Project and was also a runner-up on the television talent competition Star Search. Becoming a runner-up on So You Think You Can Dance in 2008 marked the beginning of his rise to fame, and he would later return to serve as a judge for the dance competition. Ellen DeGeneres brought him on as the DJ of her popular daytime show in 2014, a job he held until the show went off air this year. Boss was also co-executive producer of the show. He stayed in touch with fans via his popular social media accounts, often sharing videos of him dancing with his wife. The pair were all star dancers on season 7 of So You Think You Can Dance. in 2010 and connected romantically. We shared a dance at the rap party of that season's of So You Think You Can Dance, and we have been together ever since, Boss told People in February. There was no dialogue. There was no conversation or a first hangout. Literally, we danced and we were together holding hands the very next day, Holker Boss added. And we never looked back. The pair are the parents of three children. Boss' final Instagram post on Monday showed him and Holker Boss dancing in front of a Christmas tree. Wow, what a way to go out, on Christmas, Whew. Devastating. And prayers out to his family, to the children, being, they are, having to just push through. Death is never easy on anyone. And like I said, prayers going up to the family. All right. So our next topic is going to be Sam Smith. Okay. Sam Smith was invited to sing at the White House. And, you know, um, it was very interesting to, uh, let's see. Okay. So let's get into it. So, according to TMZ, President Biden signed same sex marriage law. Sam Smith, Lauper perform. President Biden has signed a bill into law that works for to, President Biden has signed a bill into law that works to permanently protect same-sex and interracial marriages, although the Supreme Court still might have something to say about it. Dubbed the Respect for Marriage Act, the bill codifies protections for married couples of all races and sexual orientations and requires the federal government to recognize these marriages in all 50 states, which for now is already the law of the land. The bill was passed in the House with a vote of 258 to 169, and in the Senate 61 to 36. Some Republicans got on board for the legislation, but far from a majority in either house. To celebrate the occasion, the White House hosted an event on the South Lawn with several guests and even some music acts to help bring in the moment. Sam Smith, who identifies as non binary, was one of those artists who performed, singing their hit, Stay With Me. Cyndi Lauper, who appeared during Tuesday's press briefing, also took to the stage for her classic, True Colors. There were a couple of other acts, including a gay choir, Senator Chuck Schumer, and Rep. Nancy Pelosi also delivered marks, as did guest speakers. During the singing ceremony, Biden called the move a huge deal for Americans everywhere, emphasizing the importance of being able to marry anyone you love and the significance of having that right protected by law under the federal government. The Respect for Marriage Act is meant to serve as a safeguard against possible reversals of key Supreme Court cases that weighed in on these issues in the past, namely 2015's Obergefell versus Hodge, and of course 1967's Loving versus Virginia. The former promised gay couples the same marriage rights as heterosexual couples, and the latter did the same for interracial couples. The bill was drafted shortly after SCOTUS reversal of Roe versus Wade, wiping away a federally protected right to an abortion. There was then four SCOTUS would go after Obergefell and Hodges too, especially after Justice Clarence Thomas suggested cases like these needed another look as well in his controversial written opinion. The Supreme Court could still end up reviewing this law. Well, I just feel like what a way to celebrate, what a way to freedom, and I feel like you should be able to marry and love whoever you want. On that note, let me know how you feel in the comments. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa. This is the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your loyalty. If you're just stopping by, please like, share, subscribe, and set your notifications to all. Till next time.